It's Leanne calling from Link Real Estate. How are you today?
I'm fabulous, thanks Leanne. How are you?
I'm very well.
That's good.
Now the reason why I'm calling you today is to let you know that as of today, which is the 1st of April, Craig, you are 30 days in arrears. Now, you and I need to have a very serious discussion about your rent. And in this discussion, some of the points we will cover will be the rights and obligations of Link Real Estate as the representative of your landlord, and Craig, your rights as the tenant.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, so if you've got any questions or anything you don't understand, please by all means pull me up and ask me what you don't understand.
All right, fantastic.
So, when you came in and you signed your tenancy agreement, under your tenancy agreement with your landlord, you agreed to pay your rent on time.
Yep.
Craig, you know, you and I have been having this constant chat about your arrears. It's been up to a week at a time.
Yep.
And you've been in constant arrears since you took up residency 10 months ago.
Yep.
So I've been calling you, I've been texting you, I've even had to send you a letter. But today you are 30 days behind, you're a month behind.
Yeah, so I have actually been meaning to call you guys about this and kind of explain the circumstances behind that.
Sure.
Unfortunately, my hours at work and things of that sort have been reduced of recent. Hence, obviously, you know, the consistent 1 week has obviously turned into a little bit more than that. So I do appreciate your call, and obviously you're going to break down some things for me so that I can understand how we go to from here. First and foremost, how much do I actually have to pay to be paid up to date?
Okay, great. So you pay $200 per week.
Yep.
You're 4 weeks behind as of today.
Yep.
So you're $800 in arrears.
800. Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
So, Craig, are you able to pay the arrears today, the full amount?
I would have to have a look into this and obviously see what I can and can't do in that format. Can you kind of break down, I guess, what it looks like for me going forward as to what happens if I do, or as to whether I can or can't?
Sure.
Just so I know where I stand.
Okay, so worst case scenario, Craig, if you aren't able to pay the balance on time,
yep,
which is today,
yep,
your landlord has every right to give you a termination notice.
Yep.
And a termination notice is that you have 14 days to vacate the property if you can't pay your rent up to date.
Okay.
However, there is a possibility that the landlord may consider a payment plan, and then you go into the payment plan, but you must honour that payment plan. But that's something that the landlord has to agree to.
Okay.
Yes.
So just to confirm, if I don't pay the balance on time, there is a termination notice of 14 days, is that right?
That's right, 14 days from today.
All right.
So ideally you need to pay the arrears as soon as possible.
Yep, okay.
And that will make the payment plan more reliable. So I would strongly urge you to pay your rent.
Okay. So going forward, I guess the 14-day termination, that sounds like it's probably going to be issued today as per the landlord's obligations and rights.
That's right.
Does that kind of give me 2 weeks to potentially pay my residual rent or not?
That's right.
Okay.
It's roughly 2 weeks. That's the latest your payment can be made.
No, that's okay. Look, and obviously, you know, the ultimate goal for me is that I will endeavour to pay this as soon as I can. With work, obviously, cutting my hours, it might be a little bit harder, but if I've got that 2 week kind of span to kind of pay that will be better. Going forward, and as you kind of touched on there, payment plans regarding outstanding rent, can I put something in place following this if obviously everything goes well, to kind of keep myself ahead?
Absolutely, Craig. I think that would be a great idea, and I can certainly convey that to the landlord when I call them. So hopefully I'll let you know if it's favourable, but I would still urge you strongly to pay your arrears today.
Okay. All right, fantastic. Well, look, I guess that covers most of the questions I kind of had in regards to that.
Very good.
Will you kind of keep me updated as to what the landlord's decision is going forward on payment plans?
Absolutely, yes. I will call your landlord and discuss this matter with them. But as I said, I urge you to pay your arrears as soon as possible, today if possible.
All right, fantastic. Well, look, I will go to the bank and see what I can do in that regard. But I appreciate your time and giving me this call, and hopefully we can rectify this and continue on.
Thanks, Craig. That's what I like to hear. Enjoy your day, and I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, thanks for that.
No worries.
Right.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye now.